He's
I got him, don't kill him. Oh my god, I just sniped a kid midair. Down somebody in the trailer. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's kxptr. I'm back with a brand new video, man. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 best class ups in Warzone, man. These class ups are nasty. I use these class ups personally, and you know, I drop very good kill games. But before I show you guys these class ups, man, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications, man. If we can get 20 likes, that would mean so much to me. I would appreciate that a lot. So on to the first class, man. The first class is my favorite class. I love the M4 in Warzone. It's the best to me. I'm just gonna show you guys these attachments, man. And we got the monolithic suppressor to add range onto it, and we have the stock M16 grenader just because, you know, it gives you the most range out of any of these, and you know, I really like that. When you're playing Warzone, you want to get as much range as possible so you can, you know, shoot enemies from farther away. Next, we have the Forge Tac CQS, so we can aim down sight a little bit quicker because I don't like being all slow, man. I'm gonna be honest. But you guys can, you know, use whatever you want on this. This will help you with recoil, it's aiming stability. And then we also have the Commando foregrip as our underbarrel because, you know, that's just straight. I just like it on the M4. Some grips go better, some underbarrels go better with other guns, but I prefer the Commando foregrip on the M4A1. Moving on to the ammunition, we have the 50 round mags because you can use the 60 if you want to, but I prefer the 50 just so my gun's a little bit faster. So that's it for the M4 class. We're gonna move on to the HDR now. Every class I use has the HDR on it. It is the absolute meta right now, man. If you're not running an overkill sniper, I don't know what you're doing, bro. It's the absolute meta, and this is the best HDR class right here. So we got the monolithic suppressor for added range. We got the HDR Pro because it's the one that adds the most range. We also got the laser tac laser. That way I can aim in quicker, and I don't know, it just gives you some other benefits too. We also have the thermal dual power optic because you can zoom in with this optic, and it also is thermal. So, you know, thermal allows you to see the whole map, man. You can spot people from 1,000 meters away with this thermal. Guys, use thermal. That's all I gotta say. We also have the FTAC Stalker Scout. That way I can aim in a little bit quicker, so I can, you know, maybe quickscope somebody if I have to. So that's it for the HDR class, man. This is my HDR is like this on every class setup I use, just because it is the absolute best thing to run, man. You want to run overkill sniper. Moving on to the perks, guys. I have cold-blooded on. That way, you know, because I feel like cold-blooded is the most useful out of these, except for yeah, cold-blooded is the most useful out of these because a lot of people are running thermals and you can be spotted from very far away. And if you run cold-blooded, you won't be found as easier on the map, man. So it's definitely OP. I really advise you guys to use cold-blooded, man. Moving on to the perk 2, we have overkill. That way we can run our sniper. Just the absolute meta right now. Run overkill no matter what you do. Next up for our perk 3, we have amped because I just prefer you know, swapping faster. But if you guys want to run tune-up to revive your teammates faster, you know, I advise that too. For our lethal, we have the proximity mine because it's just what I prefer. You guys can use anything you want as lethal. I would not recommend the throwing knife. That's really all I wouldn't recommend. I would recommend either the proximity mine, the Simtex, or the Claymore. I feel like maybe the Molotov, I'm not sure. But moving on to the tactical, I have the heartbeat sensor just because, man, the heartbeat sensor is OP. If you hear somebody and you don't exactly know where they're at, you can just like heartbeat sensor them out, and then bam, dude, you'll find them. It's the easy as that. So if you were gonna run any lethal, I would definitely recommend the heartbeat sensor. So that's it for the M4 class, man. Let's move on to the next class setup. The next class setup I have is the Grau. You guys already know, one of the best guns in the game. My class setup for the Grau is the monolithic suppressor, the FSS 26.4 inch Archangel, I'm guessing that says. As you can see, man, it's the one that has the most range. It's the best, in my opinion. It is the best. I'm also running no stock because, you know, like I said in the last class, I don't like aiming in slow. It's just not for me. I'm a bit of a faster player. And I also have for my ammunition 50 round mags. You guys can run either one you want, but like I said in the first class, I like that extra movement speed. And then for the underbarrel, we have the Commando foregrip because I also prefer the Commando foregrip on this class too, just like the M4A1 class. Then I'm also running the HDR2 as my secondary, and I have the same attachments as the last time. Best attachments, hands down. I'm also running the same perks, the same lethal, and the same tactical because those are just the best in my opinion. So yeah, let's move on to the next class setup, man. So for the third class setup, we have the Scar, man. The Scar hits hard. The only downside is that it can only carry 30 rounds, man. But as long as you hit your shots, you'll be fine because this thing does have a lot of damage. It is, I think, one of the highest damage guns in the game in ARs. The first attachment we have is the monolithic suppressor, as on most classes. Then I have the Force Tac 20-inch LB because, as you can see, it is the one that has the most. So obviously, you know, Warzone, you got to shoot from far ranges, man. I also have the SSS close quarters stock to aim in faster. The 30 round mags because it's the highest it goes, and you know, you need that ammo. And then we have the Commando foregrip as the underbarrel because I just like the Commando foregrip on this gun too, man. It's just, I'm in love with the Commando foregrip, I guess. Moving on to the fourth class setup, man, we have the FR 5.56. Now this gun, man, it's fire, bro. It's fire. It will melt shield off of people, especially with this class setup. You can shoot from all types of ranges, man. We got the monolithic suppressor. We have the FR 24.4 inch sniper. It is the one that does the most. We have the GI mini reflex just because that's a sight I like. We have the 50 round mags. You guys can use whichever one you want. Again, I just prefer the 50 round. And we also have the Commando foregrip as our underbarrel. Also have the same perks, same lethal, same tactical, every class setup, man. Do not forget that. I do not change that up. So if I don't like show you the attachments, it's the same attachments on every HDR. It's just the plain best, man. And then for our fifth and final class, man, we're using the Kilo 141. How could we forget this gun? This gun is one of the best guns in the game also, besides all those other guns. We have the monolithic suppressor, the Syngard Arms 19-inch Prowler barrel. It's the one that does the most, so obviously, you know, Warzone, we gotta have that, man. We got the GR mini reflex. We have the 50 round mags as the ammunition, and the Commando foregrip as our underbarrel, man. These class setups, I really recommend you guys use these class setups because they are the best, in my opinion, for Warzone. If you guys have any suggestions, man, leave them in the comments. Some of your favorite class or your favorite gun for Warzone. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Let's hit 20 likes. I really want to hit 20 likes. I love it when I see that I hit 20 likes. But yeah, guys, hope you did enjoy this video, man. If these class setups help you in any way, let me know in the comment section. Yeah, guys, peace out.